Two things killed my Jeep. It had a hard life before I bought it, and I overbuilt it, so it was too heavy and overloaded. When I bought this Jeep used, it was only 2 years old, but it already had over 66,000 miles on it. In the glove box I found the previous owner's paperwork. They had a 25% interest rate. I have a hard time believing someone with an interest rate that high could keep up with the maintenance on a rig that saw so many miles in such a short amount of time. When I bought the Jeep, it had a few issues. The transmission slipped, and the engine would die if it idled too long with the air conditioning running. When I built this Jeep, I was still into rock crawling, and they armored it to take the same abuse my last Jeep did. The problem is, all those skids are heavy, and it's not conducive to overlanding. Steel fenders, 140 pounds. Sliders, 100 pounds. Oil pan, transmission, gas tank, transfer case skids, 190 pounds. Roof rack, 65 pounds. Tailgate hinge, 45 pounds. Fridge and slider, 55 pounds. Storage drawer, 45 pounds. Air compressor, 20 pounds. Second battery, 50 pounds. Winch, 60 pounds. All that stuff adds up to almost 800 pounds, and that counts against the Jeep's payload of only 900 pounds. And that's empty. That doesn't include myself, my family, our food, tools, recovery gear, camping gear, camera equipment, rooftop tent. All that stuff together far exceeds my Jeep's payload. So of course my Jeep failed. I was asking it to do too much. I built my Jeep wrong. I built it to be a rock crawler, and then I switched to overlanding, so my Jeep was already too heavy to begin with, and then I threw in all its extra camping equipment. Had I stuck with crawling, my Jeep would have been fine with the armor, but instead I left all that stuff on and transitioned to the overlanding lifestyle, and so by the end of the day, my Jeep was too heavy, and that's why it failed. So on my next rig, I need to be smarter. I need to build lighter. I need to only change what is absolutely necessary. I need to carry less gear. So that way, I'll increase the longevity of my vehicle and hopefully the reliability. Now I hope you guys take my lessons and apply them to your own rigs. Do you really need to carry all the gear you have? If you haven't used something in 4 or 5 trips, maybe you can leave it at home. Do you really need all that armor? Do you really need all that steel? Could you get by with aluminum? Try to decrease the weight of your rig, and hopefully that'll increase the longevity of your vehicles as well as improve your mileage. I'm going to do that on my next build, and I hope you do the same. Thanks for watching. See you on the trail.